What if enlightenment wasn't about, escaping the world, but about actually transforming it? We're heading to Bodh Gaya, India. I mean, the very place the Buddha's entire journey began, to explore a speech that lays out this radical new vision for our future. It's a vision that totally redefines what it means to be wise in the 21st century. So, let's dive in.
So the core message is just, wow, it's powerful. Enlightenment is not some dusty old relic of the past. As you can see here, it's a new hope. And we're not just talking about personal salvation. This is being presented as a blueprint for all of humanity's future, a vision that stretches out for the next 1,000 years.
And this, right here, is the central question. The speaker is basically suggesting that a lot of us, maybe even the most devout among us, have kind of lost the plot on what enlightenment truly means today. The old definitions, they're just not cutting it anymore. So what does it actually mean to be enlightened in a world full of smartphones, social media, and all these huge global challenges? To get to the answer, we have to go back to the very beginning, to a core concept in Buddhism. You see, the entire philosophy we're exploring today is built on a totally radical reinterpretation of what's known as the middle way. Just try to picture it for a second. 2,500 years ago, right near where this speech was actually given, Siddhartha Gautama sat under a tree, and boom, he achieved enlightenment. And the key to his entire breakthrough was this principle he called the middle way, a concept that is absolutely foundational to all of Buddhism. So the way it's usually understood, the middle way is a balance, right? It's finding the path between a life of total indulgence and a life of extreme self-denial. But, and this is the crucial twist from the speaker, the middle way isn't the path to wisdom, it is wisdom. It's the destination itself. Okay, so if the middle way is wisdom, what does that actually look like in practice? Well, the speaker doesn't just leave it as some vague, abstract idea. Instead, wisdom gets broken down into 3 really concrete, actionable pillars for our modern lives. And here they are, the 3 pillars of modern wisdom. Deny greed, deny anger, and deny ignorance. Now, according to this teaching, this isn't just a list of virtues or good ideas. It's a practical, step-by-step guide for how to achieve enlightenment in our time. Let's break down what each of these really means. First up is denying greed. But this goes way deeper than just money or wanting more stuff. It's about questioning and then letting go of our deep attachment to the things our society screams at us are valuable. It's the absolute first step you have to take on the path to wisdom. Next, we have denying anger. And the reason for this is pretty profound. This isn't just about stress relief. The speaker argues that when we're consumed by anger, we basically cut the phone line to the spiritual world. A peaceful mind is the antenna that allows us to even connect with a higher reality in the first place. And the final pillar is denying ignorance. You know, in an age where we are just drowning in information, from endless scrolling to 24-hour news, the speaker makes a vital distinction. Knowledge from books or the internet, it's not the same thing as wisdom. True wisdom is when knowledge gets combined with direct spiritual experience and discovery. And that whole idea of spiritual discovery, well, that's our gateway to the most challenging part of this teaching. It forces all of us to confront our most fundamental assumption. What if the reality we experience every single day isn't the whole story? I mean, think about it. We're conditioned to believe that what we can see, touch, and measure is all there is. The speaker argues that this very belief, that our physical world is the only reality, is the single biggest form of ignorance holding humanity back. Instead, the speaker offers this perspective. Our familiar three-dimensional reality is just one small part of a much larger, multi-layered existence. In this view, our world is just the lowest level, sort of like a starting point in a vast spiritual cosmos. So what's beyond our world? Well, according to this teaching, there are countless spiritual realms. But here is the most important part. Our journey through them isn't left to chance. The way we think, the way we act, and the choices we make right now in this life are what determine our destiny. This, the speaker says, is the fundamental justice of the universe. Now the teaching pivots. It takes these huge, universal spiritual laws and applies them to the destiny of a nation. The speaker delivers a direct, powerful, and very specific prophecy for the future of India, the very land where Buddhism was born. And the vision laid out is incredibly bold. Within just the next 1 or 2 decades, a brave new world is predicted to emerge in India. And the prophecy doesn't stop there. By 2050, it's foretold that the people of India will become the main engine of the world, taking on a huge global leadership role.
But this isn't a prediction of just economic or political power. It's a dual destiny. The vision is for India to become a beacon of modernity and prosperity, while at the very same time reclaiming its role as the spiritual heart of the world, sharing its ancient wisdom with all of humanity. And the prophecy builds up to this single, powerful charge. It's a direct address that reframes India's future not just as a national success, but as a global responsibility, a spiritual mission to become a light for the entire world. So, this brings the entire teaching right back to us. We've been given a framework: deny greed, anger, and ignorance, and whether you fully accept that or not, it forces a powerful question. What are the 3 pillars that define wisdom in your own life? What's the foundation you're building on? That's something really worth thinking about.
そしてインド・ネパールミッションの最後の殉職地ブッダガヤ。3月5日本番前日、会場には 幸福の科学が支援している学校スーリヤ・バハルティスクールの生徒たちが集まり、主のご殉釈の大成功を祈りました。そしてその後、当日披露するダンスや演劇の練習に励んだ子どもたち。奇跡の機会に主への感謝を捧げようと、阿波踊りもこの日まで懸命に覚え、夜遅くまで一生懸命練習を続けました。主が与えてくれた生きていく勇気、未来への希望、そして信仰心。長時間の練習にもかかわらず疲れを感じさせない子どもたち。その心を支え明るく照らしていたのは、この地で育まれた純粋に主を愛する強い信仰心だったのです。深夜まで続いた会場の準備。仏弟子一人一人の信仰心が集まり、説法当日の準備が整っていったのです。そして3月6日、かつてこの地で悟りを開かれ、入滅時に東の国に再誕することを約束されたブッダ。その約束は2500年の時を経て果たされ、主エルカンターレ大川隆法総裁先生のご殉釈によって、再びインドの地に偉大な悟りの光が解き放たれたのです。会場へと向かう道は人で埋め尽くされ、参加者は7万人というブッダガヤ史上最大の記録的行事となり、当日の説法はテレビで生中継され、新聞各紙にも掲載されました。
ナマスカー。Thank you so much. You must be the spiritual leader of the world with the improvement of the industrial society. You must be build affluent society, and at the time with spirituality and shine the spirituality to all over the world. Set your light to all the world from India. I hope so. And I came here just convey this truth to all of you, to all of the people who are living in this country, India. This is the last message of my India and Nepal missionary works. I hope you all be happier and happier.